All right, let's talk about what's been absolutely consuming the internet lately. It's this new AI tool, and people are, well, they're going nuts. We're talking people running out to buy Mac Minis just to use it. Some are calling it the greatest app ever made, and at the same time, others are screaming that disaster is just around the corner. It's called ClawdBot, and the big promise? It's your very own 24/7 AI employee. So here's what we're going to cover. First, we'll get into the hype and fear blowing up online. Then we'll break down what this thing actually is. After that, we'll showcase what it can do, talk about how you can get your hands on one, and finally, we'll look at the massive future it's building, and of course, the risks that come with it. You literally can't scroll through tech Twitter or YouTube right now without bumping into this. The reaction has been, well, explosive. It's created this whole firestorm of hype, a good deal of fear, and this sudden, kind of strange demand for Mac Minis, of all things. And just to give you a sense of the excitement here, YouTuber Alex Finn, who's been documenting his whole journey with it, flat out called it the most amazing technology he's ever used. And trust me, he is not alone. A lot of people are looking at this as a real turning point for AI. But that excitement is definitely not universal. For every person hyping it up as their personal AI employee, you've got someone else putting out these serious warnings, saying it's going rogue, that it's accessing passwords, and basically just inviting hackers to take over your entire system. The debate is just huge, and it's all happening in real time. So, with all that noise, what is this thing really? Some people have dismissed it as just a glorified Siri, but what it does goes way, way beyond that. Let's really break it down. Okay, so at its heart, ClawdBot is an open source project. What it does is link a messaging app you already use, think Telegram or WhatsApp, directly to a powerful AI model. This connection gives the AI the ability to actually do things on a computer. It can browse the web, write code, send emails, all by itself. That AI employee nickname, it's not just slick marketing, it's literally how it's built to work. And how it works is surprisingly simple. It all starts with you sending a text from your phone. That message goes to an AI brain, something like Claude Opus or GPT, which figures out what you want. And then the AI literally takes control of the computer's mouse and keyboard to get the job done. That's it. A simple 3-step loop that is just incredibly powerful. Okay, this is where things start to get really mind-blowing. Because it has direct control of a computer, the list of things it can do is, well, it's pretty much endless. So let's just run through a few of the things people are already doing with it. So in your personal life, people have it set up to detect when they're about to wake up and automatically order breakfast for delivery. Get this, if your hotel room is a mess, you can trigger what one user actually calls the Karen skill, and it'll find the right corporate contacts and draft a complaint for you. It can even whip up a daily morning briefing with the weather, top news, and a summary of everything it did for you while you were asleep. But we're not just talking about convenience here. We're talking about real, tangible value. One user reported saving exactly $4,200 on a brand new car. They just told the AI to research prices and find what was in stock. Then ClawdBot itself handled all the back and forth email negotiations with a bunch of dealerships to lock in that final price. Wild. And for businesses, the possibilities are just as game-changing. Imagine it managing your ad campaigns and automatically pausing the ones that aren't working, or scanning YouTube for what your competitors are up to, responding to your social media comments to drive engagement, and clearing out your entire email inbox before you even open your laptop. To really see the before and after, check out this example from a family tea business. Everything used to be manual. We're talking handwritten inventory, schedules done by hand, the dad spending days on supplier orders. Now, it's almost all automated. ClawdBot takes photos of the shelves to manage stock, and then automatically generates new orders based on what's selling. It's a complete operational overhaul, all run by the AI. And for developers, oh man, it's like having another engineer on your team. It can spin up multiple sub-agents to attack different parts of a problem all at once. One guy had it build a project management app for itself just so he could keep track of what it was working on. It writes code, it tests the code, and then it submits it on GitHub for a human to give the final okay. So, you've seen what it can do. The next logical question is, how do you get one? It really all boils down to two big decisions: the hardware you run it on and the AI brain you decide to power it with. The whole reason everyone's buying Mac Minis is to create this little sandbox for the AI to play in. It's fun, it's safe, and it keeps the AI away from all your personal stuff. But, it's about $600 up front. The cheaper option is to rent a virtual private server, a VPS, for around $20 a month. It takes a little more technical know-how to set up, but it means your ClawdBot is accessible from literally anywhere. Next up, the brain itself. The top choice right now seems to be Claude Opus. People say it's the smartest, but crucially, it has the most human-like personality. And that actually matters a lot. Users say it makes it better at understanding nuance and just easier to work with. ChatGPT is also super capable, just a bit more robotic. And then on the budget end, you've got models like Minimax that'll get the job done, but you'll definitely notice a drop-off in smarts and that all-important personality. Okay, let's zoom out. This isn't just another cool app. A tool that can autonomously do complex human-level tasks on a computer, that represents a really profound shift. We're looking at a genuine inflection point here. And this right here is the critical insight. When one person can deploy an employee that works 24/7, never gets tired, and is always getting smarter, the old limits on what you can achieve just evaporate. The scale of what a single person can build is completely redefined. That's why Alex Finn said this tech makes the whole idea of a one-person billion-dollar business feel actually possible. The potential is absolutely staggering. But we have to ask the question, what's the catch? What are the costs and the risks that come with putting this much power into the hands of an AI? And the risks are very, very real. First up, security. You are giving an unpredictable AI system direct access to your email, your bank account, your social media, everything. Second is cost. If you're not careful, the API bills for the AI brain can spiral out of control. We've seen users reporting costs of over $100 a day. And finally, the big one, job displacement. A tool this capable could potentially wipe out a huge number of administrative and junior-level jobs. And that right there is the most important thing to understand. This is not some theoretical future. This isn't a research paper from a lab. This is open-source software you can download and run today. The world this technology is creating isn't 10 years away. It's starting right now. This tool represents a massive shift in what productivity and automation even mean. We're talking about an employee that never sleeps, never complains, and is always working to push your goals forward. The only real question left is, are you ready for it?